Okay, everybody, let's welcome Crushers GC. We are joined by Paul Casey, our captain Bryson DeChambeau, Anirban Lahiri, and Charles Howell III. Congratulations on your second team win of 2023. Congratulations, guys. We'll start down the line and just kind of talk about this week and what it was like. And were you surprised by the win today, or do you kind of know that you guys were going to pull it out all week?
Oh, well, first off, it's you got to commend the play of these two. Holy cow. We're Paul and I were on the golf course. We were trying to play and be a part of it, but watching the leaderboard here for these two, and man, they can't talk enough about the golf they played all week. It got windy yesterday and windy again today. The golf course is not easy by any measure, and 13 and 12 under par for the week's phenomenal golf.
And Bon, obviously I know this is a little bit bittersweet for you. Does having the team win take the sting away from the individual a little bit away?
No.
I appreciate the honesty.
No. I mean, I think all four of us will agree that you're trying to win the tournament outright first. At least, that's how I look at it. Anyone else who says otherwise is lying. But yes, the team win was something that we all knew that we needed to pull off, and we knew we should pull off. If you look at the last 3-4 events, I don't think we've been off the podium, and we've had one or two bad days. We had a tough day yesterday as well, but it just shows how much depth we have in the team, and how solid we are behind each other. I think all of us together really want this. We were not happy with how things ended last year. We want to correct that, and I think our late season form is trending, and we want to take it forward for 2 more weeks.
And Bryson, you had a sneaky win today.
Came out of nowhere. I can't even believe it still. It's kind of wild. I really wanted Bond to make that putt.
Me too.
Yeah, I know. And it's never one of those things you want to see a teammate go through, but it is what it is, and I think he's learned a lot, obviously, throughout the course of his time at LIV. You've had a bunch of seconds, right? And time's coming.
Thanks for reminding me.
I just had to say, but what I'm saying though is like, he has been an unbelievable player, as well as Paul and Charles supporting us from the depths, unfortunately.
From the back.
Sorry, I had to say that.
Thanks, Bryce.
I love you. but what I can say, though, is that these guys mean the world to me. And when I was going through my tough times, I can't tell you how many times that they would talk to me personally and say, hey, man, there's a reason why you're here. Come on, you're better than this. Let's go. And so to have that support system is just amazing. I can't thank them enough. And we really just got to get the job done this year in Miami. That's the most important thing. I mean, winning tournaments is important, but Miami, we want to get that win.
And Paul, heading into Miami with you guys being in this great form, do you guys as a team now, you think, have a little bit more confidence heading in than you did last year?
No, we had plenty of confidence last year. We just didn't get it done, plain and simple. It's the beauty of, reiterate what these guys have already said. I mean, we're such a close unit. On paper, it doesn't look like we how are these 4 guys going to be friends?
It's the beginning of a joke, like
you got two
Englishman,
Americans,
an Indian,
an
a Texan, and walk into a bar.
Wait, what was Charles?
What was I?
You just pointed to him.
The boy from Augusta.
I went to the bar. He's an Okie, too. So.
Boy from Augusta.
We're happy that, at least we're somewhat happy right now that we've kind of solidified hopefully a seed. I don't know if we've done that, but we think we probably have.
Mike would
Top
know.
4. Mike, have we done a solidified top 4? So we're in a strong position going in. This is the beauty of. This is why I love what we're doing. It's the individual and the team element, and it's the individual element is rewarding to a certain level, and the team element is rewarding to a whole nother level. They're different. You can't compare them. But boy, does it feel good to play good with these guys.
Would it be safe to say that it gives you something to play for every day, every week, regardless of your...
I was a great example this week. I struggled with the game, and Barn and Chucky saw it the first day. I played some really good golf and then just struggled. This is a difficult golf course, but the motivation to back these guys up and contribute, and whatever I shot today, 3 under, was, I pulled that out of nowhere. And it was really, really important in the end.
It was.
Yeah, we won by 3, right? Was it 3? 2? 2?
I think it was 2.
Well, if it was 2, even more important, right? So,
Awesome. I'm going to kick it over to Mike. I know he's got lots of questions for you.
Bryson, can you just kind of take us through your range of emotions there? I watched you after Bond missed a putt, and you won the tournament, but yet you had your head down.
To be honest with you, I was actually sad. Like, I really wanted him to make that so we could go battle it off in a playoff and finish it off the right way. So that was the first emotion that I had, and then secondly, you got people coming over and congratulating you, and it's just like, oh, I really didn't feel like I won it because this isn't the normal feeling that I usually have when you win a tournament. So it was definitely a huge mix of emotions, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I missed a putt on the last hole thinking that was to get into a playoff, and then to go have it be to win. I don't even know what to say. It's really a weird mix of emotions, but very blessed, very happy, and it gives all of us something to continue to keep pushing for. We all have the ability here to do it. Bond has shown numerous times. Paul has unbelievable skill set to get it done every single week, as does Mr. Chucky 3-6 over there, Mike Oba.
Blows fields away.
Yeah, you can blow fields away. So we've got some crazy good firepower here, and turning it back to my man. I love you, Bond, but
me too.
I'm sorry. I felt so bad.
No.
Yeah.
We're all trying to win.
When did you think there was something special going on? Was it like the 12th hole, I assume? Did you?
Yeah, I mean, the 12th hole, look, I still had to birdie, 14, par 15, par 16, I birdied 17 and 18. So there was a lot I still had to do before that point. I just kept trying to hit as many fairways as I could and hit the irons close and make some putts. And that's ultimately just kind of what happens when I get on a roll. It just doesn't stop. And it's kind of like, uh-oh, here comes the train. Sometimes.
One last question for
Yeah.
you. Where does this stretch right now rank in terms of how you've played since you turned pro?
I think it's probably some of the best, for sure. There's always stuff you can improve on, but consistently some of the best. I mean, at Bedminster, I was still driving it really well. 3-putted 7 times, I think, and that's ultimately, I would have been in second place had I not 3-putted. So I cleaned that up this week and, hit it pretty well, and a little under the weather all week, but I don't know. Sometimes you got to be wary of the sick golfer, right? I think that's kind of what
we had a team visit to the pharmacy, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We went to
Friday
Walgreens.
night. We did, yeah.
That's what the team does when they're away. What do you do off the course? We go to farm.
That's right. No, it was just we were all feeling a little, throaty, I guess you could say. I don't know. There's a better way to put that.
No, it was the pro-am party, and with a lot of it was
Talking.
great loud music, talking. And it just felt like scratchy throats. And he said he was sick, so we hit the panic button and we went to the pharmacy and bought the whole pharmacy.
Bond, can you kind of take us through your day? Obviously, you got the lead, and you were sitting on the lead for most of the day after you overtook Seb. Were there times when you were looking at the leaderboard and you saw Bryson charging? It's like, what are you doing to me, Captain? Come on, it's been 8 years.
It's actually quite weird because today was one of those days where I played really bad, to be honest. I was fighting my swing the whole day. I missed so many fairways right. I wasn't turning on my backswing very well. But I just, kept grinding it out. Even though I wasn't hitting it good, I wanted to make sure I take the, big numbers out of play, take the 5s and the 6s out, which I've done really well this week. And I kind of did that. I hung in there, made a few birdies. Par 5s kind of took advantage a little bit. I think just towards the end, I guess you could say I 3-putted 18 and I 3-putted 15. But I never hit anything very close except for a couple of wedges. So I was kind of fighting my swing. In my head, I knew I had to get about 15 or 16, to be honest, because, Sebastian came back really well. I know he fell off a little bit in the end, but, I was just trying to look forward because one of the things with this golf course is if you're finishing on 18, you've got a pretty tough stretch of holes to finish up. But if guys are starting on, say, 3 or 4, or a little further up, you've got 1, you've got 2, those are, gettable holes. So I knew that I had to get to 14, 15, 16. I was just pushing to go forward. Unfortunately, wasn't able to do that coming in. So, that was that. I really didn't see much of what was going on. I knew he was playing well because the team was up, and that's what I was happy about. I'm never going to, not want the team to do well. So I was just trying to focus on what I needed to do.
And this is the second place finish you've had since you joined LIV. You keep talking about being in position and kind of one of these days breaking through. What's the thought right
Do this again next Sunday, and again the Sunday after that, and again the Sunday after that, and just keep doing it, because there's only so many times before I break that door.
It hasn't gotten frustrating at all?
Well, if it was frustrating, I wouldn't be working as hard as I am.
Also, that's what makes a great golfer. That's why he's on the team. That's why I love him to death.
Paul, can you just talk about, especially like Bryson's last month or so, just since Greenbrier, what you've seen, how depressed you are?
Yeah, I mentioned it to I have Matt Minster on the bag this week because Johnny's got his health issues he's dealing with. So the Reverend, as we call him, he used to work for Patrick. I just said, I mean, this guy's, because we saw his name pop up there. And you're like, oh, here he goes. This is good. Here we go. We got another hot Bryson. It's some of the best golf I've seen him ever play.
No doubt.
Going back to, including Wingfoot. And
we played at Augusta my first year as I was an amateur playing with Spieth. Remember that?
I do remember that.
Yep. He was talking to me about
I was giving you a lot of crap, wasn't I? Yeah.
on 10, walking on 10.
Yeah, I was asking you about the Van Allen asteroid belt, how they got through that. Yeah, don't worry. It's a rocket science thing. We've been friends ever since.
Yep.
No, we've seen it coming, and I mean, we keep harking on about it, but it's a unit, and it's that support structure that this is no different from watching things trend, and right now this is like he's a buy. Like you got to back this horse because it's I don't think this is. I think Bryson's just scratching the surface. There's been a lot of, if you want to go through it, a lot of things that he's worked on and like, I guess, obstacles, things like greens books, certain rule changes, stuff like that, equipment, the long drive thing. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. You're building a house. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that, all right, the people know that we know that your house will never be ready, that he's figuring all these things out and he's just ticking them off. And the less he then has to figure out, or the more he figures out, should I say, the less of those questions, the greater he is. I mean, I'm not going to blow smoke, but I mean, it's an unbelievable level of ability. It's not a talent, because there's talent, but then it's hard work and the thought process and everything behind it. I mean, we're just along for the ride, the three of us. We're just tagging along. But it's great to kind of be part of that and help in a certain way, because we benefit from it as well. But I think this is a level that we've seen before, but I think there's more to come.
Charles, you've been around this game for a while now. How much fun are you having with this whole team concept, playing with these guys?
Oh, well, it's wonderful. Paul and I have known each other forever, since college days. Bryson, when he first came out on tour, we played some practice rounds together and got to know each other. I like the way that he sees the game and how he goes through things. And then Bon and I obviously played quite a few years back together on the PGA Tour. So it's been awesome. I mean, at this point in my career, I couldn't ask for anything more better. And the guys push each other. You see these guys on the leaderboard, you want to catch up there, you want to contribute, you want to be a part of it. So Bryce has been a wonderful captain. He lets us do our own things to prepare the way we need to, but also together as a team. And I can't say enough about the job he's done.
Appreciate it. Congratulations.
Okay, guys, Bon has to catch a flight, so we're going to keep all of the questions for right now focused on.
Thank you, guys. I'm out.
Give him to Bryson.
Oh,
See ya.
no, can you stay for 5? You got to go?
He's got to go China.
Yeah, I got one more question.
Okay, if anyone has a question for Bon, we're keeping Bryson after. If you have a question for Bryson, please hold it, okay? Question for Bon?
See, I told you, don't want to start on me.
Perfect. I'm next. Any for me? Can I go?
Okay, good
I'll
luck,
see you in there,
Bon.
Bon, I'll see you in there.
You
Just
gonna
a
leave
second.
too? We got more questions.
I finished T18. Well, they're good. And I got to go look after my kids. No, I do. They're
Okay.
I got to
Let's over one or two more.
Couple more media. Couple more media.
Bryson, obviously under different organizations, but third big win in your career here in the state of Illinois. How much do you like playing Midwest golf, and how has Illinois been to you?
Bluegrass, baby. I don't know. Is that right? Is that anyway? He's just leaving. Bye. Okay. I guess it's just gonna be questions for me. I'll see. I love you guys too. I'll see you in there in a little bit. No, it's just really the grass, the air. I don't know. There's something about the greens. I'm comfortable, and I grew up on grass like that at Dragonfly Riverbend. So I'm just super comfortable with the grass, and I know how it's going to respond. And this is now the second time that I've won in like kind of semi-rainy, drizzly, wet conditions, which is something I've never done. So it's really cool to be able to win, and then win in a weird way. Like I just came out of nowhere, going from I'm not going to be even in a playoff to I'm in a playoff to you win. I mean, what are those types of emotions? As I'm on the fourth hole, fourth green, I had no idea what was going on.
You said at Olympia when you won the amateur that you had played here a few weeks before in the Western Am.
That's
and
right.
You didn't win, but you said you felt like this was a kickstart, how well you played here.
Correct.
And on to bigger and better. You're hoping it's another kickstart into Miami?
Yeah, absolutely, and beyond. I think there's going to be a lot of work in the offseason going on. I'm not going to describe too much of that, but what I can tell you is something special is going to happen next year because of it.
Thanks, Bryce.
Thank you.
Can I do one quick one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
So with what happens at the Greenbrier, how much does that take a weight off your shoulders, give you extra confidence when you're at, even par halfway through yesterday's round? So how does that propel you?
I knew that this golf course was gettable. I knew that I could have the chance to go low, just with the way I'm driving it and hitting it, putting it as well. It just felt like such a unique week because it wasn't like I putted super great or hit it really great. I just kept it in play and hit it in the right places. And I feel like I took advantage when I needed to. I even missed a one-footer. I pretty much missed a tap-in yesterday. So just all of weird stuff happened this week, but kept focusing on it. Jibo, again, he's been unbelievable in helping me stay focused out there on the right things at hand, not focusing too far ahead or too far behind, but really getting ingrained in the shot and keeping me at a level pace. What's nice about him is he's from Washington, so he's kind of got that little mellow fever sort of thing, and I just kind of flow off of that, which is really great. So I don't know, I just it's 58, yes, but again, I played well on this golf course. Thanks.
Bryson, I didn't get to ask you one earlier.
Okay.
Okay. So in Greenbrier, your mom was not there. She was there today to watch you win. Can you just tell us how special that was for you to have her out here today?
It was amazing. First off, my mom probably not even thinking, he may play well and finish top 10 or something, but to actually go get it done and do it for her and for my family, my cousins that are here and everything, it's pretty special. They're from Quincy, so just southwest of here, which is sweet. Not many times that my mom's got to see me win because she's given so much up, to me to support me and everything. She had a job for a long time. She just retired, so she's been able to be out here for quite a while, and it's great for her to get to just see the environment, see the family, friends, meet new people. Obviously, with my dad passing last year, I wish he would have gotten to see me win, but I know he's up there in spirit, and he's looking down smiling, so no problems there. But it's definitely special that my mom's with me. I love her to death, and she's given everything up to have me do this, which is pretty special.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Go for it.
Bryson, given how well you're playing, I mean,
yes.
How much more disappointed does it make you to not be on that Ryder Cup team and you're playing some of your best golf, right? Or how are you playing better than Wingfoot?
Yeah, definitely. I am playing better than Wingfoot. If you look at it, it would have been nice to at least just have a call. There's numerous people that I think Zach should have called out here, and we didn't get that. And I understand, I get it, but we're nothing different. We're still competing. We're still working super hard to be the best we possibly can be. Brooks is obviously going to kill it for Team USA next week, and excited for the team. But it definitely does sting a little bit. But you say what you want. We're still golfers, and I personally think that given the way I played this week, I could have definitely racked up some points for Team USA. But that's nor here nor there. It's time has gone on. Hopefully, I'll be in line for it in a couple years.
But do you attribute it to Zach? I mean, you won his tournament in 2017 in the Quad Cities.
I did. I don't know. I don't know if he was back-ended or whatnot. I'm not up to make that discussion available. I have no idea what it was or how it was like or who made that decision. But it would have been nice for them to consider us more because we're pretty damn good out here.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Anyone else? Okay, Bryson, I know you're going to do a quick hit with CW.